Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 210 for Monday, September 7th, 2009. And the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is Extract. This film is written and directed from Mike Judge. He's the guy that brought us Office Space, which we all pretty much know and love, and Idiocracy. He also has created, King of the Hill, Beavis and Butthead. He's known. He's a known guy. The film stars Jason Bateman, Mila Kunis, Clifton Collins Jr., J.K. Simmons has a part in this. David Koechner, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, is in this too. He gives the best performance. I'm going to get into that in a second. Extract is basically the story about a guy named Joel whose married life isn't really going too well, and he works at this extract plant. There's a freak accident that happens, and Clifton Collins Jr.'s character gets one of his balls ripped off in this freak accident. He sues the company for millions of dollars, basically going to put them bankrupt. Meanwhile, Mila Kunis plays kind of a con artist, and she starts working at the plant with the sole purpose of ripping them off and getting a piece of the money that Clifton Collins Jr. character is going to get. Also, there's a side plot involving Ben Affleck, who is also in this, and Jason Bateman devise a plan to hire a male prostitute to sleep with Jason Bateman's wife, so Jason Bateman won't feel bad if he sleeps with Mila Kunis, who he's attracted to. Sounds like I'm giving a lot away about the plot, but this all basically happens in the first 20 minutes. There's a lot of things going on in this film. Extract is a pretty funny film, and I don't think that it's really going to break any new ground as far as how films like Knocked Up or 40-Year-Old Virgin or Superbad or even Mike Judge's previous film Office Space, which is now kind of a cult classic, broke ground. But I think that Extract is definitely a very funny film. There's many scenes early on that are very reminiscent of Office Space. You have Jason Bateman basically playing the Ron Livingston character, who has a best friend who's Ben Affleck, who is almost like Ron Livingston's neighbor in Office Space. There's also Jason Bateman's next-door neighbor, who's played by David Koechner, who is phenomenal in his role. He's kind of this really annoying neighbor that doesn't understand when people don't want to talk to him. He just keeps talking, and he's very reminiscent of the boss in Office Space. Even maybe a little bit of Milton from Office Space. And it sounds like I'm comparing this to Office Space a lot, and I think the main reason people are going to is because A, it's a Mike Judge film, and B, it's about people at a workplace, which is very similar. All of that being said, though, about the humor in this film, I think that there is so much going on in the plot that there are a lot of characters that are left very underdeveloped. I think Mila Kunis' character especially feels like something more needs to happen. I think the film ends and her character kind of wraps up, and I was expecting there to be something else, but the film just kind of ends, and I was like, oh. But I think there are so many funny performances in this film, and I think that that although it may not be as good as Office Space is, it's still definitely worth checking out, and I think it's one of the funnier films that I've seen all year. I actually probably think I laughed just about as much in Extract as I did in Funny People, so I guess that's fairly high praise considering that was a Judd Apatow film. But I give Extract a very, very strong 3.5 out of 5. I would almost even say a weak 4. I'm going to go 3.75 out of 5. I rarely do that, but I'm going to do that in this case. I highly recommend you guys check it out and have a good time. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another one for you.